If you're looking to improve your child's sleep, I'll be giving you my top tips in this video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rena from Sweet Dream Sleep, a paediatric sleep consultant and a mum. I for sure have been through my fair share of sleep challenges with my daughter when she was younger. Now, sleep support isn't just for babies and toddlers. Sleep definitely is not linear and can go wonky at any time. So if your child is 3 and older, here are my strategies to help support their sleep. First things first, one of the most important things you can do is to have a consistent sleep and wake up time for your child, and it can be really helpful to stick to this over the weekends too. This will help to regulate their internal body clock and make it easier for them to fall asleep and wake up naturally. Once your little one is back from school, if they're old enough, I would recommend setting aside some one-to-one time with them. This will help to fill their emotional cup, which can make bedtime easier as it's the longest period of separation that they will have from you. Now, during this time, it's really important to put away all distractions, including phones, and really focus on that connection time. Tailor it to your little one's needs and preferences, so it might look like colouring together, having a cuddle on the sofa, or even just having a snack together. The most important thing is that whatever you're doing it together. Now, I know life is busy for us all, so even if you can set aside 10 minutes every day, it can make the world of a difference. If your little one seems to be holding on to any worries or anxieties, it's best to talk through these with them earlier in the day, right after school if you need to. I would avoid having these big conversations with your child too close to bedtime. It will make falling asleep a lot harder for them. Also, make sure your child is getting enough exercise through the day, but try to avoid any intense activity in the last couple of hours before bedtime. Exercise is so important for sleep and overall health, but too much exercise too close to bedtime can make it harder for them to wind down and fall asleep. Now, electronic devices such as the TV or iPads will emit blue light, and this can play havoc with the release of melatonin, which is the sleep hormone. So I would try and avoid your child using these devices at least in the last hour before bedtime. And this applies to gaming too, which can leave children feeling wired afterwards, making the wind down process much harder for them. Do try to avoid giving your child sugary treats, fizzy drinks, or any foods containing caffeine in the evening. These will interfere with their sleep and make it harder for them to settle down at bedtime. And offer your child their final meal of the day with plenty of time to digest it before they go to bed. So, in the evening, you really want to start helping your child start to wind down. Quiet play or even some calm colouring are great options for this. You want to dim the lights in the house, keep the noise levels to a minimum to create a really relaxed atmosphere so that they know that bedtime is coming soon. Some children even find doing a small breathing exercise or some meditation can really help with this wind down process, and this might be something you could do together. It's really important for your child to have a consistent, predictable bedtime routine so they know exactly what's coming day after day. This will help signal to the body that it's time to sleep. A routine might look like a warm bath. This will help to lower their core body temperature, which can then help with the release of melatonin. This might be followed by some reading and then a lovely goodnight cuddle, and then you could tuck them in. Now, the key is to keep the routine pretty much exactly the same every single night because the predictability is what they need to sleep well. If your child wants you to stay with them whilst they fall asleep, of course you can carry on. And if you want to see if they can do the sleep bit alone, you can very, very gradually move yourself out of the room. I also want to talk about your child's sleep environment. So you want to make sure that their bedroom is set up for a good night's rest. Keep their sleep space for sleep only, so no electronic devices in their bed. Avoid them doing homework in their bed too. And aim to keep their bedroom temperature between 16 and 20 degrees Celsius. You want to aim for their bedroom to be as dark as possible. And if they need a night light, go for one with a red or amber setting to avoid interfering with their melatonin levels. Now, you might also want to consider a breathable cotton bedsheet and duvet set. It's just more comfortable for them. And if your child doesn't already sleep with a snuggly, these can be extremely helpful in providing that extra bit of comfort and reassurance at bedtime. So there you have it. These are my top sleep tips for older children. Please do leave any questions and comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.